this is my final major project, introduction. I wanted to make something practical for myself because it's more creative that way. Also, I want to explore more things to do with video because I still need to touch up on like a little bit of editing and filming different types of shots, because I have learnt that from peer feedback and other people's feedback. One thing before I start is I used a lot of paper in this video, and just to clarify, I did recycle it because I don't want to kill animals. Okay, bye. So the first thing I want to talk about is the things I love, and as you can see there is a wide range of things I love on this piece of paper. So firstly, I'm going to talk about this, and this is just music, listening to music. I don't know if you know, previously in my videos I talk a lot about music and it's a big influence in my life. YouTube, I love YouTube. It's kind of weird because I'm making a video that's gonna go on YouTube. I love this platform. It's really, there's like a wide variety of videos and stuff like that. Going along with the music, I love concerts, and I kind of drew one of my favourite bands' concert ticket. And this one is a weird one. It just looks like a person walking on 3 lines. I like going out by myself or with a friend and exploring different places. And it's really interesting actually because it gives me good ideas, which is another one. I love having new ideas come up, and I love capturing the moments leading onto the camera here. And I love photography. I'm more confident in photography than I am any other platforms. This is a bit of a weird one, even though I do it quite badly, is painting. I love drawing, I love painting because it's just a good way of expressing things, and that's another thing I love, is expression in anything. I like expression in songs, music, books. Another one I like. I also like, I know I mentioned it before, I also like going places. I like looking around, stuff like that. This is a really bad drawing, but I like wearing makeup because it's creative and you can do whatever you want with it. Now, the things I don't like, there's not really much I don't like, but I would say hate, but hate's a strong word and I don't really use that often. I don't like spending too much time on my phone, even though I tend to. I'm gonna try and cut it down a little bit. I don't like death, obviously, it's quite obvious to people. No one likes people dying and people not being there when they were there. I don't like doing nothing, and I don't like procrastinating, even though I tend to do it a lot. But that's just me, I guess. I don't like time wasting either. This looks like a hamster being stuck down a drain, but I actually tried to draw the clown from It because I do not like horror movies. I don't know why, but they just not scare me, but I just don't like having the creative mind I do, because I feel like all of the things in the films and the movies are real. So I tend to just stay up at night and just think about that and overanalyze stuff. Then the last thing I don't like is bullying, and that's the green men at the top. So the next thing is things I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about a lot of things, but I just put 4 main things because I didn't want the video to drag on a little bit. So the first thing is definitely happiness. I tend to be happy over the little things in life. I'm a very happy person. Friends and family, I do little people at the top. I love spending time with my family and friends. I've made so many new friends over the past year, which I really like and makes me happy. I wasn't crying, by the way. I'm passionate about YouTube. I've made videos for the last 2 years, and I just love YouTubers because they inspire me. Last but not least is music. If you know me, I keep mentioning it a lot, but I love music and it's influenced me. And in year 10 I actually wanted to do music performance rather than anything else. The next thing is completely opposite to the things that I'm passionate about. It's the things that I worry about. So there's 3 things that I worry about. Not just 3 things, but 3 things that I'm mentioning that I worry about. So firstly, I worry about my family and my friends and just people in the world generally, because you never know what's going to happen. I worry about the world, you know. As I said, that you never know what's going to happen around the corner. And I mean, there's 7 billion people on this planet, and people say, oh yeah, not one person can change it. But the thing is, politically, right now, if one person presses a button, it could all go wrong. So that's what scares me a little bit as well. My deepest fears, I don't really have many fears that I'm really scared of or that bug me, but some of the things are on this list. And so the first one is at the top, and it's a map with a road that leads to nowhere. So I don't like not knowing where I'm going in life, or it could be anything. I don't like the sound of failure, even though that has happened a couple of times, but I have, you know, caught myself up with it, and I have got where I wanted to be. My biggest fear is death. Like, I don't like the fact that one day I'm gonna be gone. It scares me that I won't be accepted in places. Not accepted as in, oh yeah, you're going to university, you've been accepted, but my personality being accepted to other people. And the last thing I don't like, and I'm scared of, or like one of my fears, is the fear of the unknown. And that's obviously quite common with people, I guess, because you don't know where you're going, you don't know what to do, or maybe you just don't know in general. That's why I don't like horror films as well, because it's the fear of the unknown. The next point is people I feel comfortable talking to. I can pretty much talk to anyone, well, not literally anyone. I can't really go up to a stranger in the street and say, oh hi, how are you doing? Because I don't know what's going to happen. They might attack me for saying something, or just they might have anxiety, so they might freak out at me. So I don't mean everyone, but if I need help or support, I can call a support service. I can talk to my family, because I'm really close with my family and I have a strong bond with every member pretty much. But distant relatives, I don't really get time to talk to, as they're in different countries, and obviously the time zones are very inconvenient. I can speak to friends, and I pointed out some friends. So the only reason why I said some friends is because I can speak to my friends, but it just depends on the type of friends I have. So I have college friends, and I have primary school friends, secondary school friends, and out of school friends that I talk to, and also I have internet friends. And I know people are like, oh yeah, internet friends are a bit dodgy, but if you know that they're real, then that's all that matters. Lastly is small thoughts. I get a lot of small thoughts. I don't know why. Some people call them shower thoughts. I get them quite a lot as well. But sometimes when I'm sitting down, or if I'm just doing nothing, I think about the weirdest things. I had a thought the other day, and I got really confused and frustrated about it, and it was something like, how does the body function? How does everything, like, how am I speaking right now? And I got really worked up about it. It's really hard to explain, like, all of the thoughts I think about, because there's so many, and it's just so confusing. But how does technology evolve? Why do people care about famous people dying more than, you know, your average person. Like, I get that they're famous, but I also get that I also don't get it because they're just a person. And that was the end of my presentation. I hope you liked it, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.